In the late 1960s, California was terrorized by a killer who called himself Zodiac. He didn't just murder. He played with the press, the police, and the public, sending letters filled with threats, taunts, and strange coded messages. More than 50 years later, some of those codes remain unsolved. Could they still hold the key to the Zodiac's identity? Welcome to Behind the Crime, where we dive into the darkest mysteries of history's most chilling cases. Today, we revisit one of America's most infamous unsolved mysteries, the Zodiac Killer, and his cryptic letters that continue to baffle experts and amateurs alike. Between 1968 and 1969, a string of brutal attacks took place in Northern California. The victims, couples parked in secluded areas, and later, even a taxi driver in San Francisco. The killer claimed responsibility for at least 5 confirmed murders, though he suggested in his letters that the number was far higher. What made the Zodiac different from other killers wasn't just the crimes themselves, but his hunger for attention. He mailed letters to newspapers, threatening more attacks unless his words were published on the front page. The letters were filled with arrogance, mocking law enforcement, and taunting the public. But most chilling of all were the ciphers, strange codes made of symbols and letters. Some were solved quickly. For example, the first cipher, cracked by a school teacher and his wife, revealed a disturbing manifesto where the killer bragged about enjoying murder. But not all the codes were cracked. The most famous unsolved cipher, known as the 340-character code, baffled experts for over half a century. In December 2020, a team of code breakers from the United States, Australia, and Belgium finally announced they had cracked the Zodiac's 340 cipher. The solution revealed another taunting message, where the killer dismissed police efforts and bragged that he wasn't afraid of the gas chamber. But while the code was solved, it gave no real clues about his identity. Just more of the Zodiac's twisted games. Dozens of suspects have been named over the years. Arthur Lee Allen, a convicted child molester, was long considered a prime suspect, but DNA evidence later cast doubt on his involvement. Other theories point to different men, including suspects identified by amateur sleuths, journalists, and even modern investigators. Yet no suspect has ever been definitively linked to the crimes. The case remains officially unsolved. The Zodiac Killer wasn't just a murderer. He was a manipulator who used fear like a weapon, keeping entire communities on edge. His cryptic messages and mysterious identity have made him a legend of true crime, inspiring countless books, films, and endless theories. More than 50 years later, the Zodiac's words still haunt us. Were the unsolved letters hiding his name in plain sight? Or were they nothing more than riddles, designed to keep us guessing forever? What do you think? Could the Zodiac's identity still be uncovered, or will this be one of America's eternal mysteries? Let us know in the comments. If this case pulled you in, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Behind the Crime for more stories where truth and mystery collide.